then becomes another part instead.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, hello.
Right.
Hopefully that's saved, though I doubt it, so I'll just try and speedrun it. So, not sure what happened there. We think it just... the PlayStation just crashed for whatever reason.
No, I don't think it's a PlayStation. I think the game crashed.
Oh, maybe the game.
Because it got us back onto the menu fine.
I have gotten to this bit.
Oh no!
Don't worry. It's alright.
Speed through the rest of it. Don't try to do anything funny.
No. Come on. Okay. Okie dokie. Hello. You both raced. I don't know who won there.
I'll check the chat. Elliot got it.
Oh, Elliot got it. Oh, sorry, Claire.
Time to take the fight to Barad to Sauron.
I beat you, Lamau XD.
XD. Get off my Drake.
Look at my Drake. My Drake is amazing.
Claire, fake fan.
Can I... Going back to my thoughts on Forbidden West, I did glitch a few times. I was going into the wall and that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Bad joke topic right now.
Skip the...
Seconds is not my claimed it.
So what's this guy's... I know his weakness. What's his again? He's clumsy, so he can be grabbed. Soft-headed, fear of pinning. Oh, so they're both afraid of pinning. I've got to redo the fucking level things I want to know.
Why can't you skip dialogue? See, unlike Ghost of Tsushima, I actually do want to skip dialogue.
Forgot about that in Ghost of Tsushima. That was such a contentious point. Oh, hang on. So my levels went in. That can't be right.
Yeah, you didn't before the autosave, that's why.
No, I didn't, because...
Mate, just get on with it, I'm tired of this game.
It's fine, I don't know why that's saved. Oh, maybe it treated it as if I just turned the PlayStation off, so like it's...
Yes, that's what it's done there. So it saved your levelling, but it didn't save...
Oh.
I think it was a game crash, considering we were able to just turn off the PS5 fine. Every other time the PS5 has gone wrong, I've had to sort of force shut it down.
Yeah, turn the power off.
Which it's done way less of since some firmware updates.
Yeah, I was going to say, it must have been like a software issue.
The disc might have gone wrong, we've had it for a long time.
Yeah, true. But it's only been played by me once.
Yes, and you played it for hours on the PlayStation 4.
That's true.
I mean, Dying Light, I'm not saying it's bad, but it hasn't evolved much since the first game. That's a criticism I've heard of.
That's a shame. I've heard really good things about the series.
I love the fact that the final image of that one is just going...
Get him! Fucking kill him. This guy has too much health.
That's the... Which is weird, because I would say the same thing about Forbidden West. It doesn't feel like the first one's evolved that much. It's evolved since the first one that much. But that being said, I thought the first one was pretty good. I didn't need much to evolve from.
Yeah.
I'm not someone who loves Horizon Zero Dawn.
There's not always a need to innovate if the game is good enough as is, but I think for a new release, people expect you to have, you know, updates to whatever kind of systems the game uses. Does it have any nice quality of life changes from the earlier game, Elliot?
Oh, you Dying Light?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and Forbidden West.
Well, I can't answer for earlier because I haven't been playing Dying Light 2, but in terms of Forbidden West, just read the glider. I like the glider, but that's because it's so much like the one from Breath of the Wild. That I really like that.
Yeah, fair enough.
I also think the world is it's a more interesting world to explore. There's a lot more varied environments.
Yeah. Which is nice.
This time round, like, there's a bit of Las Vegas, there's a bit of San Francisco. Like the Golden Gate Bridge in ruins is really a big part of the marketing in it.
Yeah.
I haven't actually got to that bit. Weirdly, it's the part. I will be going there soon because it's part of the main story quest.
Does it give you bonuses on your national parks? Does it give you additional?
No, this isn't.
Exhaustion. Damage right there. Okay. Let's just go kill this guy. Do you have to have 2 water tiles either side of it in order to...
Red, we're not doing this Civ 6 joke.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to attack my own guy. Fuck! You got in the way. I don't remember them. I can't wait to get you finished. Fuck off. Not in a homosexual way. Not that that's a bad thing. Ow, I got hit.
Not really, just a different city that feels very similar to the old one, and it's a different story. Yeah, that...
My guy's gonna die if I'm not careful. Oh, I don't have any shots left.
Just crap. Oh no, we're not playing Horizon. I was gonna say craft more.
Oh, fuck.
Tom.
I need to help my guy. Hey, Tom. I don't have any arrows left. I'm being followed.
Okay. I noticed. Do you know what I thought would be good?
What?
A sort of Lord of the Rings Dynasty Warriors type game.
Well, that would be quite interesting. Yeah, so I'm guessing you'd have Aragorn, Legolas be a protagonist.
No, that's fine, Elliot. I thought that was going to happen. I think that's a better use of your time, to be honest. Because what are you going to say in your review? It's not evolved all that much. If you like the original, you might like this one, but don't expect much out of it. That's all I've heard from anyone who's played it.
Yeah. Well, and hopefully this guy won't go and attack my... He is! Why do they... Maybe I can only have a certain number of captains.
Yeah.
I'll go and rescue him.
It's about time you said Dynasty Warriors.
Right.
As a plus, though, I would give...
Watch him...
It also gives me more time with triangle strategy. I've already snapped... yeah, we've split up the releases in March between us.
Yeah.
To do our time. So I'm taking triangle strategy, Elliot's taking... Probably Strangers of Paradise if he's done with Elden Ring in time. Although I know we're all taking Kirby at the end, so I think I might just say to him... If Elliot would rather just do Kirby, I'll just say, yeah, seriously, just do Kirby, because I think none of us are expecting much out of Stranger of Paradise. Reese taking Gran Turismo.
Yep.
I'm taking Triangle Strategy and Chocobo GP. Mainly because Chocobo GP will take me a weekend.
Chocobo GP. I just love that that's a concept for a game. Let me hit you, please.
I'm going to send an email out, probably Thursday actually, with the updated schedule, so we're all sorted.
Sounds good.
Saying, yeah, it's subject to change. I've also said I'm not willing to write down who's doing Xenoblade Chronicles 3 yet, because I want to know what the September release is like.
Yeah.
Because I'm anticipating either a new Fire Emblem game.
Yeah.
Or,
okay, just
either a new Fire Emblem game or Metroid Prime HD remasters coming out that month alongside Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Oh shit, my health is low.
Yeah, very reliable leaker named Emily Rogers, and you should definitely trust her because she usually gets it very right and only says stuff that's concrete.
Yeah.
Most of the time, and most of the time it's usually accurate.
Shadow of Warder.
Wardle.
If you
unsubscribe.
You could consider that an opportunity, or you could consider that a mishap.
But God, I've lost track.
I forgot what you were saying as well. Right?
No, basically they said there isn't that. And Nate the Hate also backed this up in his podcast. He basically said, "Now the Fire Emblem Warriors game was not the one I was talking about, and we should probably expect another a mainline Fire Emblem game, either end of this year or early next year, as well as a remake at some point of Genealogy of Holy War."
Yeah.
And there is precedent for this, because in 2017 we got both Fire Emblem Echoes and Fire Emblem Warriors.
At last you return to me.
Although Emily Rogers reckoned October would be the release date. But basically what I'm doing is, any ideas for unprofessional? So thoughts on the upcoming Uncharted movie.
Coming?
No, thoughts on the Uncharted movie and the Cuphead show. I'm considering having one in March. Elliot, around the idea of looking at... I consider a few topics. One I was considering was looking at the idea of, after Microsoft bought Activision, we look at all the other major companies and say, if these landmark deals were done, when one of these companies got bought, which are the console manufacturers we'd like to own them? And so I don't think many of these are going to happen, but it'll be nice to speculate on.
Yeah. So this is where it crashed last time. So let's hope.
Hope it doesn't again.
Hey, we beat it. Great.
I love the fact we're going. Hey, it functioned.
Didn't crash.
Get on with it.
I know. I just want to skip it. Listen. I would say this game is not as bad as Ghost of Tsushima needing to skip.
No.
Me.
No, this is worse.
No, because Ghost of Tsushima you couldn't even skip the cutscenes.
Yeah, but I like the cutscenes in Ghost of Tsushima and I like the dialogue in Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, in which case it's subjective. This one you can actually skip cutscenes.
In response to your note, I mean, I reviewed the Uncharted movie. Mm-hmm. Claire knows my thoughts on the Uncharted movie, she typed it.
Yep.
But honestly, I feel like with both of them, there's not enough to say about either of them. Honestly, Uncharted is a rather bland mess of a movie.
They fucking advertised the hell out of it. I honestly did not see the end. So many advertisements for it. It was just...
And I think my biggest problem with the Cuphead show is they've aimed it too much at kids.
Right. Okay.
I think they should have done it. They should have made it a bit more edgy and aim for a teen to young adult demographic.
I feel like it's quite difficult to aim at kids considering the content of the actual game.
Yeah, no, the devil's quite camp in the show.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, that's what I meant.
Hello. He sort of talks like that. Hello.
I need to help my guy. How can I get from here?
Yeah, no, he doesn't suit Sully. He doesn't even get the mustache until the one of the post-credit scenes.
I need to... Has he stopped? Okay, thank God. Let me heal my guy.
Oh, actually, speaking of Ghost of Tsushima, that's going to get the next one that's going to get the PlayStation Productions treatment.
Oh, really?
To be a film.
To be a film?
Yeah, seriously, making a Ghost of Tsushima film.
Oh, cool.
And they are really planning to make a lot more films out of PlayStation property, because the thing opens with like a Marvel-style PlayStation Productions logo.
What the hell?
Oh, shit.
Hello? What happened there? That was a glitch. Okay, it should just take me back to the Isilda cutscene.
Yeah, I said in my review, Mark Wahlberg is the most horrifically badly cast.
Yeah.
But
who is he in the game? I've not...
Sully.
I don't know.
The guy with the thick mustache.
But what's his role in the game? Like
Drake's sort of partner.
Oh, right, okay. Like mentor character.
Sort of, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the way they advertised it, it was like ceaseless. It was on everything. I became so desensitized to it, but I also feel like I saw the majority of the film. The way that they tried to put that one like graphically incredible action sequence into the trailer, like with that that bit with the plane. Fuck! Stop trying to show me that. Like I've seen that 5 times at least. Well, no, probably more.
Oh, here's the thing. Here's a question. A lot of people are saying that Mark should have played Nathan Drake. If that happened, who would you have picked to play Sully? Well, I think Mark Wahlberg would be even worse cast than Tom Holland was.
Okay.
But that being said, Tom Holland's alright in the role, but he's not great.
Yeah.
He's basically playing Spider-Man again.
Yeah, I expect so.
Ooh.
Alright, okay. Let's go find Galadriel. Oh, not Galadriel, what's her name? Fuck.
Ooh, how would I get to play Sully in that situation?
Yeah. Oh, is he stop now?
Ted Danson!
Ted Danson? What about Ted Singer? No, but he can't be Ted Danson because he'll be acting. You need an actor. No, attack him!
Yeah, I did say at the time Tom Holland does look a bit too young to be Nathan Drake.
I think people were saying that on the announcement that he was playing Nathan Drake.
I don't know why, but I think I'd like the idea of Sam Elliott. I'd be so distracted by the fact it's Sam Elliott in there.
Get out of my way! I'm trying to attack the fucking guy!
Choose Tom Hanks since he's already played another Sully.
And is now playing Elvis's manager?
Yeah, he's got the role of Elvis's manager. Oh, you got a trophy.
Okay. Fucking move, goddamn.
You gotta admit, mate, this does a lot of moments that frustrate you.
Yes, it does, but so do many games.
But there's so many here on screen, I just feel like this should be a Dynasty Warriors game and just plough through loads of orcs and ring wraiths.
Yeah. I mean, this is already stretching the Lord of the Rings premise that, you know, everyone's like a kind of super warrior anyway.
Wasn't it?
I think Dynasty Warriors would kind of push that to the extreme.
Wasn't the whole thing about Lord of the Rings that the orcs were so powerful that most humans didn't really stand a chance? There's only exceptional humans that seem to do the top training that seem to do well.
No, they're kind of just. I mean, they're equivalent really to humans. You know, it's just that they're bred kind of and. That's the majority of their role. Like, they don't have other aspects of their society. They're just.
Whereas Lord of the Rings cast. I think the idea of the film was it was going to be an origin movie of how Nate met and Sully met, even though we already got that in Uncharted 3. Well, they opened the film with the famous plane the recreation of the famous plane hangar sequence.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things that's like turned into a map in PlayStation All Stars.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I thought you played PlayStation All Stars briefly.
Yeah, you're implying I would remember anything about the game. I did play it. I don't remember things about the games I do enjoy.
What do you think the future for Lord of the Rings is if Amazon are going to control majority of it?
Hopefully good, but it's just going to be another cash cow. That's my guess.
That being said, Amazon's done quite well with some of the licenses they got. Like, they did very well with Good Omens.
Yeah, that was very well received, wasn't it?
They've done very well with Invincible, which is probably one of my...
Fuck off! It's targeting the complete wrong guy. Target the fucking Ringwraith!
Probably one of my favourite shows of the pandemic.
Yeah. What was Good Omens?
No, Invincible. When that came out, I was just hooked.
See that? Oh my god. Right, let me... Thank you! Jesus, trigger the cutscene already.
I actually suggested, because we were looking at the Game Awards, they announced Telltale's working on this weird sci-fi show that was on Amazon. And I said, they were looking for an Amazon series, why not do Invincible, the Telltale game?
Wasn't already pulled down.
That's the Superfan video.
What was the Superfan video?
Video since it mocked how bad it was.
What was the Superfan video? One thing I was speaking to Cal about just before was the fact that Warner Bros. So the license for Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and any Middle Earth video games is now up for sale, and Amazon is first in line. So that's what Cal was alluding to when he mentioned, Amazon controlling the majority of Lord of the Rings.
I think Warner Bros. Kind of realised they were done with it.
Well, yeah. I mean, to be honest, the only thing that they patented from this really was. Well, hang on, no, because the Gollum game came out.
No, it's coming out. It's not out yet.
Coming, right? Okay.
And it looks shit.
Amazon are really trying to fill in. What was that?
The gap that Game of Thrones left. We've had Wheel of Time from them, and now we're getting a Lord of the Rings from them.
Not seen Wheel of Time.
I haven't either, but I've heard good things. I think Elliot's a fan of the book series. I remember him mentioning that.
Yeah.
I remember saying to people, look, if you want to fill in the hole from the Lord of the Rings, get a DVD box set of Berserk. Berserk was Game of Thrones before Game of Thrones. Just in every sense of the word. I mean...
Have you seen Game of Thrones, first of all?
Yes.
All of it?
I've not seen all of it, I've seen most of it. But mate, you absorbed that story just through pop culture osmosis.
No, I remember in first year I watched the first season, the first 2 or 3 seasons, and then I was kind of felt encouraged to actually watch more of it. I did like it until the final season.
Final season's really bad. It was a group of 4 influencers that Amazon paid to watch the trailer and comment on it, and they all said it was huge super fans, but none of them had made any Lord of the Rings vids on their channels.
Right, okay. How do you define a super fan?
I think you'd have to say so. I mean, you could define me as a Sonic super fan, potentially.
Yeah, I would say so.
But I don't have that much Sonic merch, for example. So my house isn't like covered in Sonic merch. I've got the figurines over there. I've got a couple of Pop Funkos.
Yeah.
I've got the hat somewhere around here.
Yeah, you do.
I've got the Sonic Amiibo, but I was going to get all of those ones anyway. I've got a plushie at my mum's house.
Simple, by the way.
I did more than that.
So he just basically banished Isildur. He's doing the same thing with Boba Fett.
Dominated him.
And I will
Nice.
dominate Sauron. His armies will be mine.
We are meant to destroy Sauron.
Sauron cannot be destroyed.
No shit.
Celebrimbor is right. We fight and fight, but evil always returns.
That's Lord of the Rings for you. And Star Wars.
Sure.
And Star Trek.
Restored to light.
I don't know.
And Zelda.
There's not much particular lore after the conclusion of the Lord of the Rings, apart from letters that Tolkien sent. So as far as like, I think Sauron's death at the end of Lord of the Rings is pretty final.
But you are not the only one fighting.
No, he is not.
Boom.
What, are you going to get two hobbits that should have taken the pair of Eagle Ride and stupidly passed it up to do a job instead? Still not letting that one go?
No, there's more to it than that, Carl.
You guys keep saying that. I'm not seeing the evidence.
Because you haven't looked for the opposite side of the opinion.
I haven't looked for it. The arguments are bullshit.
I don't think they're bullshit.
What is this? And there are others. The Lady Galadriel sent you here for a reason.
The actress who plays her didn't ask for too much. That's why.
Yeah, no chance of getting what's her name? Fuck, I always forget her name.
So long ago.
She played Hela.
Yeah, no.
What's her name?
Kate Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett, thank you. Always forget her name, I don't know why.
Oh, look, Gandalf, she's married. Stop trying to get off with her in the Hobbit films. It's that great Frankie Boyle gag. Ow, Frodo, you're hurting me. When I said you should destroy the ring. Oh shit.
Yep.
He's becoming one of the molded from Resident Evil 7. So we didn't do enough to get a true ending.
No, this happens regardless. This isn't the ending.
This is the only way.
They had to stay out of sight of Sauron while in Mordor, who, if you remember, was the world's deadliest spotlight.
Like, therefore they had to sneak in and couldn't fly there. Wow, Elliot made the best argument I've ever heard for that one.
Yeah, I'm surprised you wouldn't have heard that one.
No, because no one ever brings that one up.
That's fair. I couldn't remember all of the reasons, myriad reasons.
Say goodnight, nighty boy!
He's fine. Look, sexy spider lady's here to help.
Now when you say... He looks like Q in that Punishment. Pumpernickel! Pumpernickel, stop! I will definitely say Pumpernickel for you. Actually, is that a safety word? That's never leaving my mouth.
Say it again, please. Hang on, can I say it into the microphone?
Well, something's rising, isn't it? The shield rising in it isn't the shield hero. Funny, no one mentioned that to you, as I'm pretty sure it was the actual reason given by Tolkien.
You are wrong. When you and Celebrimbor forged a new ring of power, I saw where your path ended. Locked in battle against Sauron at the top of Barad-dûr. And you won. Sauron was enslaved. And the Bright Lord rose in his place.
Not canon.
The armies of Mordor
Hang on.
marched forth under his banner.
Down.
Nice.
That is the future I fought against.
Or you could be Hallowed Be Thy Name.
The future
Or
you
Hell's Bells.
Don't know that one.
because you
It's
saw
ACDC.
Oh!
Yeah. No. You!
the war is not yet ended, Talion.
I really need a better name.
Or a Dark Lord rules Barad-dûr. The balance of power must be maintained, or all of Middle-earth
You got 50 minutes to finish the game.
50. Well, yeah.
I'll give you a bit over if you need it because we had a crash.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
I can't remember how many quests there are after this. I think there's only a couple, so we should be able to get it completed.
The ring is gone.
And how am I still alive?
I asked you once. How much are you willing to sacrifice?
As I told you last time, I'm removing my pants now. No, we
not
didn't.
yet one, Tom.
So that's a reverse Chris Pratt in Avengers Infinity War. Did we just lose?
Open your eyes.
I should really
I
be
spilled
dead.
barbecue sauce all over my neck again and passed out.
Still, but at least it didn't get on my pizza. Seriously, if you like barbecue sauce on pizza, seek help.
Pizza with barbecue base?
Yeah, seriously, seek help.
What's wrong with that?
Everything.
Why?
Barbecue sauce is meant for a particular meat, not for a base and cheese.
I disagree.
No,
I think it's
barbecue
tasty.
base is disgusting.
Consider this. People like other things than you.
Yeah, but they're wrong to.
Those things can be nice in conjunction with one another.
No, they're not nice. If you showed it to an Italian, they would kick your ass.
Mm.
And I mentioned once to
Consider this also. I'm not Italian, you're not Italian, and we're not in Italy.
I've got Italian heritage.
You can't say that! You can't keep saying that!
My mum's side of the family.
So what? I might be descendant. I don't know where my heritage comes from, but that doesn't suddenly mean I have to take up the cause of an entire people because of your perceived disagreement with something.
Look, barbecue
Right.
base is disgusting. Can I get this one, please?
No!
Right,
Because
chat.
people will just- It's
Prove my
nice.
point. Barbecue base is on pizza is shit.
It's nice.
I know, but you won't listen to me.
You are one man. I am one. But we
I joined Behemoth.
Actually, I was going to say he turns to the villain from Ghost Rider.
Oh,
You'll be fine just walking off Talon.
Oh, hang on. Let's press X to attack enemies and then raise. Okay, so I get to raise dead basically. How do
Personally, I
use
don't like to hold it against the. Personally, I don't like it, but I don't hold it against those that do. Sorry, Calvin, I have to hard disagree from me. Oh my God! What?
Yeah, you raised a controversial opinion here, Cal.
At least I didn't talk about ham and pineapple on pizza.
So basically, now I have the power of necromancy. Once my mic goes up enough, I'll be able to use that. Oh shit! So it's square and triangle. Okay, let's do that. Woo! And let's capture the flag. Okay, so next
Oh, it's
area.
so good. Ren,
Hello.
are we the baddies?
Well, we'll wait and see.
Why skulls though?
This is one of the things. Yes, so Talion has basically taken Isildur's position in the ring wraiths, but it appears he's doing it for his own purposes at the moment. So more will be revealed.
Don't you mean more door will be revealed? Also, something I actually find funny.
More will be revealed.
Also, just something that I actually find funny, and I'm imagining it's going to be you. Ha!
That was a cool jump. In the shadow of war. Go on.
No, Elliot's still got ...
Okay. Ow.
Me cannot bring myself to write a fanfic of something.
Yeah.
Of something I worry about that'll ruin the canon. Warner Brothers. Let's make make Sheila a sexy woman and screw the canon. We need wank material.
Yeah, literally. I mean, it sold copies of the game. To be honest.
It didn't sell well though. This.
So, still sold it.
Oh, that pissed me off earlier.
What?
Square Enix released their quarterly report.
Yeah.
And they said Guardians of the Galaxy undersold their expectations.
Where's that piss job?
Because it sold 4 million copies!
Yeah, they might have expected it to sell more.
You can't expect that many! You really can't. You are well overestimating how much disposable income have and what people want to buy around the time.
Yeah.
You really should... The companies are putting way too high expectations. Capcom's really bad for this as well.
So's Hasbro, to be honest.
Hasbro's bad for it as well. But many of these companies are putting way too high expectations. You're not all going to be Nintendo. You are not going to sell in the double digits.
Millions. Hasbro expected Wizards of the Coast, or Magic the Gathering, the brand, to double its annual intake at the beginning of last year, and they actually achieved the goal. If you look at it, they have sold incredibly well. Neon Dynasty has been a resounding success. So was the D&D set. Companies expecting this kind of thing is just the norm, and that's just the extent of it now. I'm not saying they're right to. You're absolutely right, and it is annoying, but that's just the barometer companies use now. They're
looking at Grand Theft Auto 5 and Breath of the Wild side, so even Mario Kart 8's success. I think, can we have that? And they're like, no, you're not going to get into double-digit millions.
Yeah.
One of the Square's done this again with Neo: The World of View. That was partly on them because they never fucking advertised it. And I actually said this at the time. I think people disagree with me on this one. I think, but I think Neo: The World of View would have done better if it had been a Switch exclusive, i.e., Nintendo publish it.
Yeah.
Need an example of how an expectation shot companies in the foot. Dead Space 3. Yeah, well on the EA way too high expectation of what they expected to sell it at. Didn't work out.
Oh really?
Yeah. No, and even Resident Evil 7, Capcom said it sold that sold under expectations.
That was one of the best-selling Resident Evil games, right?
And they still said they didn't think it sold well enough. They need to get their priorities straight. I feel like I saw an interesting tweet today around this saying it's funny how it seems that fans have better expectations of how much a game gets sold than the actual companies that make them.
Yeah, but then again, the fans are the only people who really listen to themselves. Like, you don't really get much communication from companies regarding their product unless it's talking about targets and within a corporation.
Well, the thing is, Square Enix are trying to sort of get a bit of that, because every time they release a big demo of their game to really test it out, they always have a survey to say what we've done right and what we can improve on. And they do take it to heart, because every time that's happened, we've seen them really implement it.
Yeah. No, I agree with you, to be honest, and it's something that has happened again within Magic the Gathering.
And it's happened now with Guardians of the Galaxy, and now that game's franchise's future is very much on tenterhooks. Like, does Square Enix want to give Eidos Montreal some more money to make another one, for example?
Yeah.
I'm back and I'm metal as fuck.
It is metal as fuck. I kind of want to cosplay this.
How long do you reckon you'd go before you have to tell people what you were?
A minute. A couple of minutes.
It's not as bad as
you could be Calibrimbo.
No.
Please. That'd be funny.
This is going to break Elliot's heart, by the way, but I went... You know that hunter costume?
Oh, yeah.
From... I don't think they want to need another Star-Lord album. Yes, I'm with you on that. But,
And I am not your brother.
Here we go! Anyway, as I was saying, I went to the club dressed... this is gonna... I went to that club with that hunter outfit from Bloodborne. It took them ages to know who I was, and none of them didn't know what Bloodborne was.
Yeah, to be honest, you could probably pick that up as just a general...
That was Metal Knight. I thought, how do you lot not know what Bloodborne is?
Not everyone has a PS4. Fuck me, god damn, he's already taken 2 of the last chances. That's me just being bad at the game. Okay, I stunned it. Good.
I hate the Kerrang radio crowd.
Yeah, it's bad.
Like, we're right countercultured into... I hate... No, what I hate is this was the Glastonbury crowd particularly bad for this.
Ow.
People who claim they're counterculture when they're the exact culture they claim to be countering.
Yeah.
Like, I never say I'm a non-conformist. I just say, yeah, I'm a conformist. I just conform to something different to what most people conform to.
I'm not.
Shut up. It's like, we are all individuals. I'm not.
Yeah,
That coward is the most depressing thing I've ever heard. Hashtag so sad. So sad.
so
It's a
sad.
It's a sad, sad situation.
Fuck. Dodge, please. Where is he?
There you go.
Yeah,
How hard is this boss fight, would you say?
I'm nearly dead.
Is this like, it's going to be really hard if you haven't done tons of side quests?
No, I would say no. This game doesn't really require grinding. I think all of the it'll be harder. Like the higher level enemies that you face are usually more difficult. These actual story relevant cutscenes, I would say, aren't too hard. Mm-hmm. Although I am dying, but that's just because I've been playing badly.
So what?
Ow! There it is. Please, Mr. Witch King, no! Ah, my skull! Ooh, come on.
Sold my soul for nothing.
Yeah, Elliot is absolutely right. This game completely fucks Lord of the Rings canon, and especially at the end, you'll see why. But it's a fun romp, and that's what I like about it. Yeah, Elliot, never be afraid to disturb the canon. Just go for it. Think of this like a fanfic.
I don't know. I often think I find an interesting thing about fanfics.
Mm-hmm. You write lots of them, specifically relating to.
No. I said if I wanted to sort of like start writing my own fiction, I would start by creating a fanfic and to sort of get my writing style going.
That's what a lot of people do.
And then move into doing a proper one.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people do. If you're writing characters you know well from a series that you enjoy, then
One of the things I find interesting reading fanfics now are they seem to more want to turn characters into their idealised versions of them rather than the one that the writer gave them.
Elliot, send us a black box.
Also, I don't know if you noticed, there's currently a black box covering your camera.
We can't see that on ours. Is that true for everyone else?
Oh yeah, there is.
Oh, it'll be the notification.
Oh, it's the notification of the trophy. It's not disappeared from the thing.
I did not know that.
Hang on, let's pause it, Ren.
Yeah.
Move the camera and then see if that does it.
Yeah. Okay. How do we?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's on here and then okay. Camera settings.
Don't pause the broadcast.
Move.
It's disappeared from the thing now. You can move it back to where it was.
Okay. It's disappeared, has it?
Yeah.
So if we move it back, then that should work.
No! Don't move it back. Don't move it back. It's still there.
Okay. We'll just stay there.
Leave the camera there.
That's fine. I'm gonna put us at the left because I don't like it there.
Yeah, but it's got your stats in the area.
Left middle. Should be fine.
Yeah,
that'll be fine.
Why don't we just stay there? This seems to be better than most of all.
Yeah, I think so. We'll remember that for the future when we never stream this game again. I'm glad I've got the opportunity to stream this game, to be honest. I do like it.
I know this bores me to tears.
I know. He does have a lot of health.
Here's the thing that I've been wondering. How do you think Kingdom Hearts feels like a viewer's experience in the sidelines?
The combat can be quite repetitive, but I'd say it's overall pretty fun.
You're gonna enjoy it more when we get later on in the series.
Yeah, I can imagine so. You say it innovates more and it finds its place.
Yeah, you can sort of tell in that first game the developers are finding their path.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, they're gonna throw a thing at me.
God, I'm so looking forward to Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm so glad we finished Neverland last week.
Nautica. Not what's it called? Oh no, we did finish Neverland. You're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
What am I thinking? Oh, I was thinking Neverland. Alice in Wonderland.
I thought if I do a fanfic or something, I would just write a story about
one of our Commander games. That's one of the things I do like about. I do like the idea of in Magic is narrative games where you can tell like the story of like a clash between heroes or legendary creatures of the same plane.
I would you play Halara and Lana? And then they have their Space-Time Continuum, because I got the other versions of them. Their Space-Time Continuum versions of the past suddenly appeared.
Yeah, of course.
No, I would do... But one of the things I find interesting is, as I was saying, is that they tend to have this idealised version of those characters, not the character the writer gave them to work with.
Yeah.
And that's what I find so bizarre. That I almost kind of wonder, did you really like this character, or were you watching it with a different viewpoint to me? Because my always point is...
Are you talking about fanfic writing?
Yeah. If I was writing a character, I would sort of say, okay, how can I write a story around what I've been given to work with? I can do my own character sort of development.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go too thought of it. Like, I've always kind of wondered,
Ow, fuck.
how would I do a sequel to Eureka 7
Yeah,
that's better than the actual sequel?
yeah.
I actually said, when I was contemplating it for this exercise, I was like, this is really hard. Because I kind of feel like, I know a lot of people don't feel like this, but I kind of feel like Eureka 7 ends on a perfect note.
Yeah.
The main, without going into too much detail on it, because I want people to watch it, I think I even said in my book, it's what closest I've ever seen to a perfect ending.
Really?
Yeah. Like, it feels like the end. They picked the exact right ending they should have done.
I have my stethoscope.
I was gonna make a much more ruder joke.
The rule of Gondor is mine, and no others.
The rule of Gondor is mine, mine, mine.
Mine. Yeah, I get what you mean about I mean, when you're given a character to write.
I don't begrudging people. I don't begrudging people to do it. If you want write whatever you want to write, I'm just saying I find it interesting.
Well, yeah, well, that's the thing, is that everyone interprets a character differently, and at the end of the day, you're not the original creator of the writer, so you don't know truly what they would do, but you have your interpretation, of what they've given you, basically. It is interesting, you're right.
It's one of the things I find. Here's an example of where my difference is, I think, from most people on this. But when it comes to, I struggle to identify people that prefer non-canon ships, for example. You know what I mean on this one?
Go on.
Like, the relationship that everyone would have wanted for the characters to have rather than the one they actually did happen.
Yeah.
Whereas, because I struggle to see past what the author's intent was.
Yeah.
I always feel like the author's intent really should be the final word, and that's how I would want to write a fanfic. I want to say, I want to work within the parameters of what the author's intent for these characters were.
Yeah. Daddy, sorry.
Daddy, short shorts, Daddy.
Calyx is still the best canon ship. You're absolutely right.
That is not canon. I will make sure of that.
In the body of elf or man.
So is that what Sauron looks like without his armor?
No, that's again. This is the way he chooses to appear sometimes. This is also another irregularity, is that he didn't actually have the ability to shapeshift at this point.
I was going to say, there's a good reason he never did that in the films.
It's how he ensnared all of the owners of the rings. He had this perception of a trustworthy, beautiful character, but obviously the truth is very different. Because in essence, Sauron is basically a corrupted version of what Gandalf is. He's like, so there's the Maiar and the Valar. It's the Aina. I can't remember exactly. But if you think about the gods and the deities of Middle-earth, Sauron was basically a lieutenant of that. He's actually easier to fight than the Witch King.
I love that Reese saying, you say that, Calvin, but remember what Reese is writing for our 5th anniversary team. So like Boris Johnson before he was found out. I get you, the Sauron thing.
Yeah, he appears to be all lovely and cuddly and hilarious, but he's actually just a massive evil cunt. This is the only time you actually play as Celebrimbor in his Wraith form, detached completely from another character.
I have never felt such power.
Why? We're kicking his ass.
See, that's more like it, Sauron.
Yeah. Now that looks cool.
I've always thought
Everyone else find him sexy.
But the weird thing is, I always thought of Sauron as being like a plotter more than a fighter.
Yeah, he is.
It's that line where Sauron's trying to it's like they're trying to convince them that Frodo is dead. I just feel like the character should go, we're not buying it, sorry, it didn't work before, it's not working, it didn't fool us then, it's not fooling us now. We die all the time.
Yeah.
Also, there are people that have written and expanded works that other people with good degree.
Oh yeah,
look at the writers who wrote more on the Lovecraft movie.
Yes.
I agree completely.
That was going to be my take on it.
No, I stand by. Writers should be able to write what they want. That's just my observation. No one should take that to too much heart.
Ow.
And some great works have come out of being fanfic. I mean, 50 Shades of Grey is not one of them, but it's been very successful.
It certainly has. Ow. Fuck. Okay, that's annoying.
Let's look at the Star Wars EU Extended Universe before Disney took over.
Oh shit!
Oh shit,
For
man.
fuck's sake.
You were just like a second off.
I know, a millisecond even. Yeah.
You're not going to believe it.
What?
It fucking disappeared.
What?
The black line at the top, it's disappeared now.
No way. Oh, well, this is better actually, I think. I kind of prefer it here.
Yeah, I think in retrospect this is probably a better position for most of our games.
Oh, shit.
Mind you, that being said, how are we going to... Is it going to be like that when we play Elden Ring?
No, I mean, when we get trophies, yeah. I suppose you'll be playing it, won't you?
Well, I'm going to play it on my PC.
Oh, that's right. Ow. Shut the hell up. Ow. Yeah, Sauron kind of... Sauron's both. Sauron is more of a deceiver. I mean, in that way, he's a plotter. Like again, he manipulates people. He uses them for his own gain. He makes them think that he's helping them, which is why that appearance of his, the graceful one, is so useful to him. But when those means fail, he is still a very powerful entity. So he can just kind of wage war and Do you
think there was a deliberate decision in terms of like Thranduil's design in the Hobbit films?
In what way?
To make him kind of look like that, sort of brings him either one step away from becoming Sauron with his attitude.
I wouldn't say he's one step away from becoming Sauron. I think
he's only more of an asshole than he is in the book.
Well, yeah, in the book he's not actually in the book. I mean, no, he's mentioned, but he's not.
But he's just referred to as the Elf King.
Yeah, and he also never interacts with them. It's just known that there's like an animosity between them.
Well, he did give food to and supplies to the survivors of Lake Town.
Well, yeah, but again, that's not really mentioned. That's just it's just something that happened. Anyway, I think with Thranduil's design, it kind of like. It has another perspective of on the elves, all these wonderful, graceful creatures, when actually some of them are
quite ruthless,
hateful, and they hold grudges and things like that. And they, the misunderstanding. I would say that's probably what they were going for with Thranduil.
One of my favourite lines in Lord of the Rings is, "Never thought I'd die side by side with an elf.
How about side by side with a friend?"
That's one of my favourite moments in the entire franchise.
Oh God!
Oh God! Well done.
It's just it's just a loop of it's a disappointing final battle, unfortunately.
What's she doing?
I don't know. Apparently.
Oh yeah, this is going to work.
Sure. Let's dominate Sauron. Yeah, that's believable. You served Melkor. Okay,
I kind of serve no one.
Fuck. Ow. Where is he? Where is he? He's over there.
No, dodge.
Ow, piss.
Dodge, dodge, dodge.
Oh, fuck's sake, come on!
You did it too soon, didn't you?
No, I was expecting I was going to have to roll because I would get...
How far back is it going to send you?
It should only be from that cutscene just now.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. And he's over there somewhere. No, somewhere else. No, he's over there. Okay.
I don't like games that deliberately send you right to the back as sort of like punishment and no reward for the success that you've done up to that point.
Yeah. This boss fight, it has given me both full heal and both of my last chances back as well.
Exactly.
Oh, shit.
Well, there are plenty of moments in that trilogy that are absolutely brilliant. Strangely enough, the moment that comes to mind is Gollum's death. It is a powerful moment.
Absolutely, yeah. Because at the end of the day, he's one of the he's the physical representation of how much Sauron's power corrupts and influences others. He's the complete depiction of that.
Better than they did with Thorin with the Arkenstone.
I quite like that, weirdly. I like the dragon sickness stuff in...
But they never really specify. They go gold sickness and dragon sickness, and it's the Arkenstone replicating like the one ring. Make up your mind. Which one is it?
It's all the same thing. It's just different words for the same thing.
This has really gone badly wrong.
No, my fingers. I needed them
For personal things.
Also, dramatic irony. Anyone?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Oh, they're friends!
And
They love each other.
Just the fact there are no cutaways from him falling into the heavy fluid sense of the lava, and how his eyes, even in his dying moments, as he tries to protect the precious, done really well. I completely agree. Yes.
Casting its shadow over Mordor. Talion had retaken the city of Minas Morgul, but his war was far from over.
Oh no, we've only got like 25 minutes.
He fought against the shadow within himself and the towers.
God, you've had a really rough night.
To hold back the darkness, to save the world of men.
Hang on, Epilogue? Have we finished this fucking thing?
We have.
What? That's the end?
No. There are a couple of other things to do, but it gives you like a nice outro.
Oh, fuck.
Can't calm your bloody pants.
Oh god, this is worse than how the Last of Us Part 2 kept going
I
on.
haven't seen the ending yet.
I love that trophy doing stalemate is victory. No, it fucking isn't.
Yeah, so now I'm a ring wraith. Land of Shadow, yep, perfect. Great stuff. Oh no, so maybe I would have to do that.
Oh, fuck.
It means for the full completion. It does give you a nice outro. How long have we got left? 25?
Not even that, 20 minutes now.
Okay. I don't think we'll be able to finish it. Like, finish.
Good, I want to delete this thing off my hard drive.
True ending, but... yeah, so we just have to defend the fortresses, basically. I don't get why you dislike it so much.
I think it's just because I just find it to be so much of a...
It is repetitive.
Yeah, it's a little
that.
too repetitive for my liking. That's my big problem with it. It's a little too repetitive. And I just don't find the world design that interesting. It's just a lot of greys and greens.
There's the ice world, and there's the ice area, and there's also Gorgoroth, which is a literal volcano.
Yeah, but I kind of like it where... one of the things I like about games like... and this came out around the same time, so I feel like it's fair to mention this. What I like about open world games like... that also have repetitive natures, like Horizon and... Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Is one, they don't feel like you're trying to tick off a checklist. And two, I like the way that the world naturally, they're always very vibrant, they feel like they naturally meld into one another. I don't get that sense with this one.
Well, at the end of the day, they are very, very different games in the way that they play. They're both,
this is very old school.
They're both open world, and Horizon Zero Dawn, you're actually meeting characters, you have dialogue options. This is cutscene in between basically Assassin's Creed style gameplay. Which
I'm not really a fan of that style of gameplay anymore.
That's fair enough.
I'm kind of almost done with that now.
Do I have guys defending this? Why is this...
But it's also because of the fact it's taking up so much fucking room.
What's your favourite death scene in movies? Sorry for all the questions.
No, I like that question. Obviously, spoilers ahead for a few movies, so let's give a spoiler alert.
One I always remember.
Spoiler for...
Abyss.
Spoiler for Abyss, right. Which death scene in that?
Well, just the death of the villain, really.
Yeah.
But I always remember that, because that was when I was a kid, and I still thought that people actually died in films. And I was like, so did that actor just
oh god.
Was he paid just to like get crushed underwater? I mean, I'd say the film's been out for like 30 odd years, so I'd say it's fine to spoil. But that's one that's always kind of stuck in my mind. Nothing else. Hang on, can I get off and... Oh, shit. No, I wanted to try to dominate the thing.
One is there's quite a tragic one in, well, it's not really a death scene, because you never actually see the character die, but there is one...
Oh, shit, I broke my own wall stuff.
Whoops. The final, Elliot's gone Gollum's death. There's one in, The Wind Rises, which is the film Miyazaki did. And what I like about it is, it's basically a character choosing not to go away and die so that their loved ones can remember them as they were.
Yeah. Oh shit, I need to come. Oops. One of the deaths I always remember is £7 actually. I know you don't like the film.
No, that one, I despise that film.
Because it's Oscar bait.
Not just because it's Oscar bait, but it's also the fact of it's really fucked up when you think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Like, wow, your justification for this is really off the mark.
Yeah. Still, it's memorable for me.
You're playing right into our hands.
I'll leave you to it and I'll be back. See you later.
Bye, Tom.
Very spirited defense. They're just delaying.
There's obviously the anime that you, me, and Reese, that all of us like on Anime Amigos. That you were amazed I didn't get that spoiler.
But, oh god, yes, yeah, that's a really good point. Yeah, I'm actually, like, of all of your years in the anime community, I somehow managed to miss the major spoiler from
Gurren
Lagann. Fuck.
Yeah, I somehow avoided it.
God damn it.
Because you were like, I remember you actually were talking to me because you were about it because I said, "Oh, I'm watching this one for the next chapter." Ed Stark's death from Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah.
There is one in an anime I really like, which I won't spoil, but it's handled so well in TV series.
In which show? Sorry.
There's two I can think of actually.
What show?
Clanad.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, no, I'm not going to say that one because I don't want to give that away. I'm not going to say the other one, just because it's...
Oh, how about, well, I mean, you never... No, actually, no.
No, it's quite touch and go, this show, with whether the character is going to live or die.
Okay.
And I know there's a few shows like that, which means if I don't give it away, then when you're watching it, you won't know what I'm on about.
No. I think characters I struggle with the death of.
Actually, come to think of it, there's a couple of character deaths in Clanad.
And I tell you what, in fucking Naruto... Oh, actually, yeah, no, Naruto, Pain. Wow. Honestly, like...
Yeah, that death was handled quite well.
To be honest, I actually think the show should have ended at
Pokemon, where Ash gets petrified and trying to throw his hands with...
Oh, true.
I will say, he's also mentioned Palpatine's death in Return of the Jedi for the symbology.
Yeah, I would say that's a fantastic one as well.
Can I add one in the mix as well that I think is very good? Oh god, what was it? I had a thought in my head actually. But before you ask, I didn't reach the Red Wedding until I saw the storms at the moment. It shocked me even more.
Boromir has a fantastic death.
Boromir's death in Lord of the Rings is really good, yeah. He's the only one who actually fucking dies in this franchise.
Major characters...
Good guys that die and stay dead.
There are a few minor characters.
Nenji's death's pretty well handled.
Yeah, Neji...
no.
I wasn't huge on Neji's death.
Oh yeah, the one where I was like, I did not think they were going to do that, because I hadn't read the manga ahead of time, so I didn't know that was coming. Vegeta's death.
Oh, right, okay.
The second one, I should say.
As in Majin Buu?
Yeah, not Frieza. Yeah. That one was so obvious Frieza was going to kill him.
Yeah, I liked...
I know
I'd say that's one of the more one of the more popular deaths in Dragon Ball. Actually, it's Vegeta's, isn't it?
I mean, it was so powerful that because the narrator never even said, "Stay tuned for scenes from the next Dragon Ball Z," which we were also used to. He just said his name was Vegeta, a proud Saiyan prince.
Yeah.
And
is he actually dead now kind of thing.
No.
No, yeah.
No one dies in Dragon Ball.
No. Well, there's no point. There's absolutely no stakes in Dragon Ball. Well, apart from like the world being destroyed, because in which case the Dragon Balls are destroyed. But
Oh shit.
oh yeah, wow.
Hugh's death from FMA.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, no, that one's fantastic.
Mortally sickly, I think. I can't
Especially
tell.
considering how, if you watch Brotherhood, this isn't giving too much away,
Yeah.
but it's how Greed gloats about the death after the fact. And it's just like, I won't give too much away, but I'll say, at that moment I was being, Greed, do you want to be buried or cremated?
Yeah, at that point you know.
Because one of those things is about to happen right now.
Actually. So this is hard to see, but hang on. Wait. Oh. Hang on. It's this one I need. Good.
I actually think the funeral scene in Brotherhood is more effective than the one in just regular FMA.
Yeah.
Even though we had more time to spend with Hughes in the first one, he dies quite early on in Brotherhood.
Well, yeah, because Brotherhood implies that you have enough knowledge about the show, and I'd say that's reasonable. Like, you know, it's so iconic. Oh, he was a really cool design. I shouldn't have killed him. Yeah, you know enough about Fullmetal Alchemist if you're watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Saying that, I hate the Brotherhood funeral scene, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I still haven't finished Brotherhood. Claire and I were in the process of watching it.
It's in my top 10 favourite anime of all time. I fucking love.
That high.
I can't deal with the daughter's voice. I presume you mean in the dub.
So you think you can hold back
Oh, the literate one.
door now? That's idiotic. Even for a pigskin.
I will still watch the dub of FMA Brotherhood every time, despite the fact Vic Mignogna is the voice of Edward.
Alternate question. Most memorable deaths in video games.
Oh, that's an interesting one. One that really stuck with me, and you're probably going to think I'm crazy for this one,
Oh.
but so McTavish's death in
Call
Warfare
of
3.
Duty, wow. Interesting.
Because this is before we all got really jaded with Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And McTavish at that point, you'd played as him at some point in both of those games. He had been with you all the time, he'd survived all these moments, and then there was this one almost innocuous moment that you'd think he'd normally be able to survive.
Yeah.
And that's the one that gets him, and it's like, mate, no, you're supposed to make it to the end.
Yeah.
You're supposed to have that final glorious moment, and you're dying like it's no big deal.
I remember I didn't do all of the missions for Jack in Mass Effect 2, and she died in the final mission for me. To be honest, Mass Effect 2...
Ray said, wow, we found him, boys, the only literal orc in Mordor.
Yeah, to be honest, any character from Mass Effect 2 dying is like just destroying for me.
Yeah, but I feel like with that one, because it's open over who can live and die in the Mass Effect games, I'd hard to put one of them on a list because they would have just died in my playthrough. They wouldn't necessarily have died in someone else's playthrough.
Yeah.
I'll give you an... so that's why I'd struggle with that one.
Yeah. Alright then, how about Martin Septim from from Oblivion?
Yeah, his death was quite... because you did think he was going to live.
Yeah,
And then you remembered...
sacrifices himself at the end, basically.
Yeah, then you remember he's played by Sean Bean.
Yeah, exactly.
No chance.
That came up in the chase the other day, actually. Was which actor most famous? What was the first role in a long line of cinema of film deaths?
Yeah. At the end of Sean Bean.
Yeah, it was the first one that he died.
What is...
How long have we got left?
10 minutes.
Okay, I'll do another defence and then...
We'll call it there. Now, my favourite... I'm trying to think of another good one from a video game. But yeah, that was one that I've often thought it really stuck with me. So McTavish's death in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Because he was actually a decent character, and you had kind of been in his shoes throughout most of the trilogy. And it seemed almost heartbreaking that he didn't make the end of the trilogy.
Weirdly, the librarian from Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War has an interesting arc, and his death at the end is like, well, not at the end, like towards the end is, it's well needed because he fucking betrayed everyone. But I would say is like, you know, makes me want better for the character. I think that's how you know it's a good death, is that you want so much more from them, and you're actually at a loss when they go.
There's one before you're just about to fight. I believe it's the second Lord in Tales of Arise that kind of sticks with you as well.
Andrew Ryan from BioShock.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. He was a character you really liked. A lot of people would probably say Tidus from Final Fantasy X.
Perfect landing. Yeah, Tidus is a good one.
If you can count him as a death.
Yeah.
Like, did he die? Or... Well, spoiler alert, he sort of does.
Well, he comes back, kind of.
And then sort of dies again.
Yeah.
Don't look up Final Fantasy X 3.
3?
Yeah, they did a novel.
Huh?
They sort of did a 10-3 novel.
Yeah.
And it's shit.
Oh, no, really?
It's so shit.
Oh, God. No, I didn't know that they did a spin-off novel.
Yeah, no, I don't know. A couple of them got those. I know Final Fantasy V got a bit of an expanded ending on the end, tacked on. Final Fantasy IV got that treatment as well, with Final Fantasy IV the After Years. Final Fantasy Unlimited also got it weirdly.
Oh, yeah, sorry, you sometimes get this personality with Orcs and Uruks and Ologs, where they're a dwarf hater. So they are enraged by dwarfs, and I think they also have... where is it? It'll be there somewhere, obviously, but we can't say it. Yeah, like it'll be like either like fear of dwarves or enraged by dwarves, but dwarves don't actually appear in this game, so it's kind of just like a cosmetic, which I find very funny. Sorry, I interrupted your point.
It shouldn't really count because he did come back, but Shadow the Hedgehog in Sonic Adventure 2.
Nice.
I did think if they wanted to kill him, they could have done that there, and his character arc would have been fulfilled.
Yeah.
But it wasn't Shadow the fucking Hedgehog.
I'm trying to think of other ones, actually.
We need to honour Gerald Robotnik, the man who was so misunderstood. In fact, he was so misunderstood that he tried to crash a space station into the planet and end all life.
Lol.
As a final death, fuck you. Yeah, that makes fucking sense. I hate that game.
Again, non-canon, but I was playing The Witcher 3 the other day, and I accidentally let one of my characters die because I made a really bad choice. And I was like, oh shit, I actually really like that character. She was interesting and she had some cool motivations.
Incidentally, that's why I always play Fire Emblem games on casual mode.
What about Sonic's death in Sonic 06?
No.
No?
No.
Didn't shed a tear?
No.
That's a shame, Carl.
I shed more of a tear when he was brought back by a bestiality kiss.
A bestiality? Oh yeah, of course, the girl, right?
Yeah.
She loved him or whatever?
Yeah,
What's meant to be happening there, man?
I love... Why don't they just make Elise... Like, Elise could have worked as a character if they did a bit more with her. But also, make her like a Sonic-like character. You could still have humans, but have her be the ruling family of the... See? Then it kind of would have made a bit more sense. I think you even could have... Or, hell yeah, give her a character about sort of like pressure of ruling, and that so many people are counting on them. Elise was not a shit character to begin with. It was just there was no effort put in to give her a character. So as a result, she has fucking nothing!
Yeah.
Sorry, I've been meaning to get off my chest for like 15 years.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm surprised you hadn't done this sooner.
Oh. In fact, I actually... if I was going to rewrite a Sonic game, because I think the story's actually there, the two I would write would be I'd want to rewrite Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic 06. Shadow the Hedgehog in particular I'd want to rewrite to sort of set... Basically, the main thing I want to do is I would want to say, no, Gerald Robotnik was not the good guy all along.
Yeah.
But he thinks he's the good guy.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to do in Sonic Adventure 2. He is fucking delusional.
Yeah.
He thinks all his ends are justified. Everything he does, the ends justify the means, and they just don't. She's not a shit character. She's not a shit character really. She got kidnapped more in one game than Peach did in her entire career.
I think One character death I always very much look forward to is Ambiorix in Civ 6, because I always fucking love killing him. I take great pleasure in killing him.
No, to Elliot's point, actually, she is a shit character. My point is, she didn't have to be a shit character. I can clearly tell by the way she was sort of written and the actors were talking at the time.
Yeah.
There was clearly a character arc they were going for with her character, but they never got the right to do that.
No.
Yeah, which character do you like killing?
Ambiorix, the leader of the Gauls in Civ 6. Purely for the amount of times he's fucking killed me in the early game, and continues to, because he's a pain in the arse, specifically on deity. Not specifically on deity, just in general, he's a cunt.
I still haven't won the game and I'm playing Settler as Korea.
Oh no.
Remember the game we're doing?
Yes, sadly. I'm forced to remember that. Oh fuck.
You're fucked.
It's okay. Oh! That's annoying.
Get that, everybody!
She was as bland as a piece of soggy cardboard.
Yeah, no, that's how it turned out.
Oh yeah, one thing that they included in this game, I think it was one of the creative directors died before the game was fully released, and so what could happen is sometimes you know how sometimes like a captain may step in if you're about to be killed.
Yeah.
They created an orc version of this guy, and he would step in and save you the first time that you were about to die in the game.
No.
Which I thought that was a nice one.
I like that.
They kind of immortalised him in the game. Oh, he's got a claw hand.
Oh god.
So we've got
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay. Let's fly around and absorb the sights.
Are you going to do a Manas tour again?
Yeah, why not?
There's nowhere to go.
I'm going to go to the ice area.
So here's my thought process, Ren. What? I'll say, as I say, I wouldn't want to say any of the Fire Emblem ones because it's, especially with Free Houses, it can be your decision really can affect how that story's going to go. I mean, in Free Houses alone, just picking which house you're at the beginning really affects what story you're going to get. Which is why I say the story you want to go, the order you want to go if you're doing Fire Emblem, Free Houses is Edelgard. You want to do Edelgard first. Most people agree with this one. Edelgard, you do her story first. Then you do Dimitri second, and you do Claude's third and final.
Right. Okay. Why's that?
Apparently, Claude, you get the more. Without going into spoilers, if you do Edelgard's story first, you get a lot more context for what's going on in Dimitri and Claude's story.
Okay.
And it kind of makes you. It kind of makes the other stories a bit more tragic.
Yeah.
I was like, the best is any death from Danganronpa. Those deaths are magnificent, and I love them. Do you know, I need to replay Danganronpa at some point. I've got the whole collection for my Switch.
I've heard of it, but I've never played it.
It's on Steam if you ever want to check it out, and on Switch. Speaking of which, I will be buying you Advance Wars and Mario Strikers.
So I actually have Advance Wars for the Game Boy Advance. Is it another version of that?
No, it's a remake of 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
So it's a remake of the Game Boy Advance game.
I think I have 2 in Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, anyway, it's a remake of that game.
Yeah.
Done by Way Forward, and it is going to have 4-player multiplayer, so that could be one of our trips to AnimeCon, is us 4 playing and facing each other in Advance Wars.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I'm looking to a few games like. Also, it's up to 4 players in Mario Strikers, so we can do 2v2.
Oh, cool.
So that's why I'm sort of trying to keep you in the loop with the multiplayer games we could be doing, so we can have a bit of variety of multiplayer.
Yeah, do it.
Bound.
I'm just flying around here. Nothing much more to do. Yeah, so, I mean, do you want to know what the epilogue is? I don't know why it's not letting me move.
It's fine, mate. Honestly, the story doesn't grab me in this.
No, that's fair. It is a nice ending, and I think also you haven't benefited from having played the first game, which was properly what got me invested in it. That's one of the few games I got very close to platinuming.
I believe you on that one.
Let's go and see where we fought the Balrog. There's a guy there.
2 of them.
Get out of there, you! Get out of there! I want to fight you again. Okay. Should we leave it?
Yeah, let's leave it.
Okay.
I want to delete this off my hard drive.
So, guys, we will see you on,
the final Friday stream, because next week we're swapping to Thursday for a second stream a week.
Indeed we are.
So we'll see you on Friday for...
go on, sorry.
We'll see you on Friday for one last time, It will still be Kingdom Hearts, but we're going to move from Friday to Thursdays now.
And also, next Tuesday, we will be playing Elden Ring, because that releases officially on Friday. So that will be our Tuesday streams for the foreseeable future. So we'll see you guys. Thank you very much, and good night.
Give me the remote.